When a girl is living her best life, she's usually doing some whole shit. Why is the best she can do is be a slut? What is your least favorite race to date? Shout out Blacklit, one of the best podcasts out there. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gents. Thank you so much for viewing, commenting, liking, and subscribing. Subscribe. The hookup culture is insane now. It is out of control, and we are here for it. When any girls with daddy issues go out in the town, we will be there. Trust me. We will pay them a visit. On this episode, we're gonna work out. We're gonna talk about the crazy hookup culture phenomenon, and we're gonna party. That's my favorite part. We're gonna party. So stay tuned, and remember, fitness is the first step to greatness. John, how's the weather out there?
Thank you, John. It is one of the most beautiful days here in Baldwin Oaks. Let's kick it off with the workout. Back and bicep day, and you know what they say, if you don't got back, you're not on track, and if you don't got biceps, you're not welcome in the tri-state. Let's go.
Okay.
Electrician's workout, light work. Four sets of 12, you're gonna have 48. Quick math. I mean, everyone knows, if you're not pulling up, you're not getting ass. That's just like common knowledge at this point. Common knowledge. Come on, get on that pull-up bar. If you're not doing cardio, you're not invited to the party-o. Everyone knows that. That's like, everyone knows.
I like music later on, but right now, here's the kind I prefer.
So we have done a mukbang before, and it was all about dating. This one is all about skipping the dating and going straight to fornication with strangers. I want to let you know the tips and tricks, the things you need to go when you want to go out there, and just see what's really happening with the sluts and the scrubs. Let's get it. Word of bro, so let's go get the food.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the vlog. Yes, we are doing another mukbang. Let's see. My boy's in the car right now getting ready. The first stop that we should hit should be McDonald's. Let's get these nuggies. Do not forget to subscribe. Stop one. Let's go.
The 20-piece chicken nuggets. And can I get the chicken strips?
Make sure you put some fries in that.
Thank you, you too.
Alright, so that was Mickey D's. Stop number 2. We are going now to Taco Bell, my Mexican brothers and sisters. Just kidding, that shit is not Mexican, homie.
And 4 crunchy tacos.
Let's get the question started right now. My favorite part about crunchy tacos is how crunchy they are. How about you?
We got their tacos.
Shout out Guadalajara and not the airport. That's La Guardia.
Shout out Mexico. I'll see you soon.
By the way, this is a very high budget production. So basically right now, just on this video alone, we've already spent a total of $16. Back in the day, you could buy Hit Me Baby One More Time by Britney Spears with said $16. You know, the economy is booming right now. Alright, so now we're gonna get the drinks. So basically, I wanna try something that I've never drank before. It's supposed to be 12% alcohol. This is gonna get me real lit, real good. So I should pull up to the club drunk as shit. Drunk as fuck right now. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Tonight, I am drinking to get drunk. God, we know what we're doing is wrong. We will leave it in your hands. Alright, so we got all the food we needed, we got all the drinks we needed, we got all the smokes we needed, we got all the cocaine we needed. Now it is time for the mukbang. Welcome back to another adventure.
Having sex with strangers is something that is super normalized in our generation. People do this because it seems like the conventional way is not even worth it anymore. So with that said, let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Now we are back at it. It's been some time.
No, the first time we did this was 130 subscribers ago.
Long time ago.
So shout out to that. I'm gonna give you a macho mango. I'm gonna take a kiwi strawberry. Do you wanna switch or you wanna keep it like that?
I'll keep mine. See? That's what I was talking about.
Really good, right? Shout out Arizona. We grew up on this shit. Now we about to get old of this shit.
Alright, let's do this shit.
So how's everything been since the last time we did this video?
I've grown a lot.
Due to the fact that you've grown a lot, do you still think women can be loyal? Bro, that's what every comment was about on TikTok, on the YouTube, everywhere.
Man, y'all motherfuckers gotta stop hating, bro.
What is your least favorite race to date?
I don't do that. I like all women. You feel me?
We don't discriminate.
I don't discriminate. Unless
Yeah, right. So how do you feel about having sex with complete strangers compared to a person who you know and love?
very weird. Cause when you most likely after y'all have sex, she gonna forget about you. You gonna forget about her. Y'all gonna go your separate ways.
You're gonna judge each other for the same
Exactly.
reason.
Yeah. Y'all both judge each other.
You both judge each other just like we didn't do what we just did. Or how do you feel when they be like, I usually never do this? How are you gonna tell me you don't usually do what you're doing right now? You're doing it as we speak.
Ladies, that doesn't work on us. But we know. So as a person who uses social media a lot, right? What kind of effect do you feel like hookup culture has on social media or social media on the hookup culture?
Social media is really cool when it comes to like meeting people, but at the same time it's really toxic because a lot of people are selling themselves. For example, there's a lot of women showing their bodies and like, hey, you can have this in exchange of whatever you got from me. And there's a lot of men out there showing off cars and boats and things like that to try to sell themselves to women as well. And with all this selling bodies and selling money and exchanging sex for money, why do we just call it what it is, you know, prostitution? But I don't use social media for dating aspects. I use it for straight business, you know. I have a personal account and it just turned into my YouTube account. I never use it for any personal stuff. I use my stories for personal stuff. In the words of the great Kanye West, is one good girl really worth 1,000 bitches?
Kanye as a musician, that motherfucker hit. He drove a point right there.
Because when we go to the club and we see the things we see, bro, that's what I've been thinking the whole time. Like, yo, one good girl is worth 1,000 of these bitches right here. Like, god damn. Or at the same time, like, do you think they're judging you the way that you're judging them just by being at the same place? Because, like, that's what we're doing right now. We are at the same place.
We're at the same place, but I feel like it's different objectives. Like, we're there just to be around other people, you know, to socialize,
Yeah.
have a drink, get to know people.
As men, why do you think we want to party with women, but we don't like women to party?
You got that wrong. I'm pretty sure any man would love a girl that can party, but just be respectful to your man you know? And don't do anything stupid, because it's going to reflect on them. So as a man who doesn't believe in peer pressure,
I've never been peer pressure a day of my life.
have you ever been peer pressured to hook up with somebody? Or to do something with somebody that you didn't want to do?
No, I've never taken
No?
one for the team. I've never been with a girl that I want to be with. I've never, like, nothing like that. That's another thing. Like, my willpower is out of this world. Anyone that knows me, they know that I go by this thing that my superhero name is Incredible Man, because everything that I do or say is so hard for people to believe because my willpower is just that strong. That answer is no. Do you think hookup culture is empowering or damaging to young women? Because, you know, like, the girls that are out there hoeing it out like that, running it like that, according to them, they are living their best life. When a girl is living her best life, she's usually doing some hoe shit. Why is the best she can do is be a slut?
All I know is that it is not good for you.
It's not empowering.
As a woman, it is not empowering. If anything, it is depowering.
No pun intended.
It is true. Who's doing the dominating?
You're out there sucking wild dick and you're like, yeah, this is empowering, brother.